Hello everybody and welcome to Swiss Mega Dairy Farm. This is Cobbler Farms. So we are here in Erlengrat, and this was the build of the Swiss Mega Dairy. I don't know what the name, but it's a big cow farm. So this is the first this kind of let's play where I built the farm by myself from the scratch, and we start here at our house. So we can take a little tour of this, and here we have just a garage for pickup and ATVs and all sorts of vehicles. And why did I want to do this series? So I wanted to test out the performance of the FS22 on PS4 Pro. I have that, and also the bales and animals and slots and things like that. So because we have so many slots now, and this was possible to do, so obviously I took the opportunity to build anything I want. So all this gear and all the buildings and everything, decoration and landscaping and all this charade is 925 slots at the moment. So 925 out of 2,749. So that is amazing, and you don't actually have to think about the slots, you know, at all at this point at all. I'm just wondering what do you have when you have all the slots used. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, that's the purpose of this, and I want to test out the bales and animals and things. And already I noticed that animal pens are exactly the same as before. 10 animal pens you can have. And also noticed one thing on the performance with the when you have all these buildings and everything here. I did have quite a bit of frame rate drop. So what I did, I had the angle of view was 72 degrees that I've used in FS19. So I dropped it on default value 60. So obviously the game has quite a bit of less to render, so that helped quite a bit. So if you're having troubles with the frame rate, just drop the angle of view to default, and that will help out quite a bit things. So yeah, also I am going to have a multiplayer here. We are trying and testing with the Wasteland Gaming. We are testing before we are going to get the server. We are testing how the multiplayer thing works, and just with the generic hosting, just the hosting on a console. So we are probably doing a few multiplayer episodes and things like that. And also, if you want to join, maybe it's possible at some point. Maybe I'll do a couple of live streams also. We'll see how this goes. So maybe we can start off the buildings. This building here is our grass forage and bale. All the equipment is here, and silage and straw and hay. So we are running Fendt equipment. So we have here Katana 650 forage harvester, and on this behind this door we have our baler. What was it? Not wind thrower, the oh my god, I have a brain fart now. Come on, what is it? Oh my god. Yeah. You know, I don't know, do you have these kind of things? Tether, yeah, tether. When I'm getting older, I seem to have these kinds of memory losses. So chrome mower and grass care roller. So I have you know, purchased all sorts of stuff. So we don't need any more gear, or maybe upgrade what comes with the mods or something like that. So diesel tank, we have 10,000 liters of diesel there ready to go, but money we don't have, you know, a lot. And there's a forage trailers and loading wagon, all sorts of these tools and implements for that. And then we have our main hall for tractors, and we have a nice fleet here. So Fendt it is. There's the old lady, our old lady 515C. So we gotta have a manual gear. I am using manual gear, but the direction change is automatic. Then we have a 724, and here's the 900s. So Black Beauty, and here's the little bit less horsepower 933, and obviously with the tracked one 936 or 8, yeah. And this is used for planting and seeding mainly. And then we have the big boys over here, obviously 1167. This is the plowing tractor, and 1050 obviously. And these are the field things. And also we have a garage over here, and yeah. And next garage or hall, we have this contractor building. So obviously with this sort of farm we do have a huge amount of wage payments. So these transport things are, this is you know, mainly driven by AI if they can. And I have few rules to make this really difficult for me, but let's see. So we have also a auger wagon here. There's a trailer for bulk things, not for crane, for that one, and milk trailer, slurry, and there's the crane trailer here. And obviously we have a harvester. We need to harvest wheat and barley. So this is not ours, this is from the contractor, and but they AI will do all the harvesting, and obviously 10T Fendt ideal, absolutely amazing harvester. So big gear. All right, so next hall on the yard is here, and here we have all of our field work and things like that, implements. We have a kernel and seeder, and this was a mulcher, planter, cultivator, roller, spreader, lime and fertilizer, and rock picker. And the plow, you know, we have a big plow because we have pretty big tractors, and the weeder is here and the sprayer. But I don't know about the sprayer. I noticed that there's a little bug on that, so yeah. And next is the silo yard here. So one of the things was that I was hoping for FS22 was the silos that you can't use. You can use only one crop in per silo. So that's that's how I didn't get it. So that's how I'm playing here now. So we have 4 silos, so we can store 4 crops. And yes, the augers for the silos, and here we have sorghum 28,000 liters. So that was from one field that we purchased, so we can put any. And I actually renamed the silos. You can rename them. So this is a sorghum silo, and here is nothing, so this is just empty. The name is default. And we are probably going to get to put wheat in lots of these. So, and also we are purchasing delivered solid fertilizer. We got 70,000 on there. Liquid fertilizer over here. And here we are in process of gathering forage. We have quite a bit of here waiting, and here's the ready silage for the animals. We are using that bunker already. And here we have a little shed for our bulk materials. We have obvious herbicide. We don't have a tank for herbicide yet on the game, and also with lime we don't have it, and little bits and pieces, leftover seeds and solid fertilizer and things like that, and silage additive here. And I am in a process of dealing with these guys from the store, and we have quite a bit of lime on the store and silage additive still to get. Yeah, so, and the next one is straw. So we have also, yeah, as you saw, we got a Claas telehandler and Mahindra, which we use to move on the farm. So yeah, and also we are using foraging equipment, and we got this electric telehandler. It's quite nice, and as you can see, we are running really low on the straw bales. That is a concern. We probably may have to buy one load from the store, but it's so expensive. But we need to get those crops ready to go. And speaking of crops, let's take a look at what fields we have at this point. So here we have our fields. So we own all of these over here. So we have 3 grass fields, quite a big one also in here, and these are used for you know, cereal crops, which we can get to, where we can get straw. But I don't know, because there's no crop rotation, that are we going to rotate those fields? But maybe. And this field is waiting for corn to be planted, and we are going to get silage out of that. Yeah. And speaking of silage, this silo here, this is only for storing our silage. Nothing else is going in there. This is the multi-fruit silo, and that is only for silage. And this one is for mineral feed, but I think I'm going to move it a little bit closer, somewhere around here maybe. it's a little bit far away. I was planning to put the bales first in here, but I don't know, somehow this is the straw and this is the hay shelter. So yeah, and then we got a straw blower, but we're not using this a lot. Maybe we will sell it because it's so small, and we are using the feeder wagons to feed the to put the straw to the animals. So here we have hay shelter, and as you can see we are using 9,000 liter bales for hay and straw, but those little straw bales were 5,000 liters, I think so. And far as in self-propelled mixer wagon, and also we have here 300 series, what was it, 340 yard tractor, and it has a Farasin mixer wagon piece behind it. And then the last garage. So this garage here is for working with our bunkers. So wheel loader and this bad boy. This is absolutely amazing tool. This can level out the silage on the bunker as you wouldn't know. It's amazing tool. And without this series I wouldn't probably use these kind of things at all. And I want to take advantage now beginning of the life circle of the game, so all the base game stuff is in use. But when the mods can come out, I hardly ever use them, but yeah. And there's a seed silo also over here where we can load our seed. I think we have 15,000 left here. And yeah, then the animals. The animals, we have in this part of the yard we have 2 calf barns. So maybe yeah, and actually I renamed these also. So calf barn 2. Here we have Holsteins and what was it? Actually, you can see if you go to the cow, you can see Angus. This is 9 months old, and yeah, it shows everything. Pretty cool. So yeah, and here we have another calf barn 1, and we have 30 animals here, and Swiss what was the one? Brown Swiss and the limousines we have here. So these are just pretty young, and they will be moved to the bigger barns at some point. Yeah, and while we are walking to the Mahindra, let's talk about a little bit of the series rules that I made for myself, and once again don't know how difficult this will be and how painful, but anyway, so the difficulty is hard. Yeah, I am trying to test, is it possible to on hard setting to survive with the animals, are they productive enough? And actually one thing I noticed with the hard setting, if you go to the prices here and let's take a look of we got 62,000 by the way milk here. So if we take a look at the fluctuations, oh now it's really high, so not that one. Let's take a look at sorghum then. The price was really high on the one. Let's take a look at this guy. So actually, you know, it's only hard setting where you can see the line where the price is now. That's what I noticed. So the highest price, 430, is on that white line over there, and it's going up. It can show, but if you take a look here with the milk and with the normal and easy setting, is all the way off the chart, as you say. It's all the way on the top. So obviously Liekti Chocolatier is paying 927. It's really high price. So that is pretty interesting thing. And what else? Yeah, the rules. So obviously no field work during the rain. That's my thing. How I'm playing this game, basically every let's play. And also the season is on 3 days at the start, and it's possible to shorten it or lengthen. We'll see how this goes. And changing time obviously, and the speed of time, and skipping days, it's that is also possible. So yeah, here we have now let's go to the center over here, our cow yard. So here we have a couple of beef cattle barns. So beef barn 1, so we have Angus over here, 20 pieces, and beef barn 2, and we have these limousines, 20 pieces over here. And also we have 2 big milk barns. So we have milk barn 1, where we have 60 animals, 2 different age of Holsteins, and milk barn 2, which has 70 animals, and there are also a couple of different ages, I think so, yeah. And one thing I placed was these summer pastures here. So I have 4 of these here, but I didn't. I just tested that is the pasture limit still 10, and obviously it was. So we are going to demolish these as we go when these guys are full, and we are going to get the bigger barns over here. So the goal is to have 800 cows. So as the series goes along, we are changing those to bigger barns, the maybe robotic, but the 80, at least the 80 animal pastures, and changing those. Maybe we will be able to do it, but I don't know. Let's see how this goes, but that's the goal anyway. And yeah, I don't have the robotic barn, and I really do want to try it out. Yeah, and yeah, to make also to make things a little bit difficult for me, I've been thinking on FS19. I was thinking of how to make things a little bit more realistic. Yeah, and here we have a couple of manure heaps, and obviously silo extensor. We are moving the slurry from the barns to here, and we have nearly 100,000 liters of that over here. So yeah, as plowing goes, I am going to try to make it a little bit more real, that I will keep the setting create fields on when I'm plowing, obviously, like in real life, you know, when I'm, but obviously can't do it with the worker. But if I'm plowing myself, doing the headlands and things like that, I will put allow create fields on, so as in real life, if you lower the plow, it doesn't magically do the go with the edges of the field. It just also takes the meadows to a field. It makes the field when you lower it. So maybe we will have a quite exciting shape fields at the end of the series, but we will see how that goes. And because of the new AI worker thing that you can move the equipment with the AI workers, I am going to try the thing that I'm not going to teleport between the vehicles. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That is not a lot. At least I will try it. So if I, for example, put a worker to plow, I will put the worker, drive the tractor there, and follow him with the or run or something. But I can't teleport to the tractor. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And that obviously makes more helper usage and more salaries paid, and things will probably go a little interesting money wise. So also I want to practice in-cab driving, and I will try and also use the telehandlers and tractors as much as possible on in-cab. But if we're doing time lapses and things like that, probably not then. It's a little bit too disturbing to drive. And also I'm trying to avoid, you know, this FS magic thing, that all the seats and things like that magically transfers to not equipment or like that. So if I'm filling up the seeder, I will lift the seat backs with the telehandler on top of the seeder. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Make things a little bit more realistic. And yeah, and silos obviously will have one crop per silo. So silos over there and one crop on the silos over there. And the goal is try to survive with the cows basically, and see how this goes with because of the wage payment and the vehicle maintenance is pretty high on FS22. So we gotta test out that is it possible, even though these things are ready here, and it would be taken a huge amount of episodes to get the point as the farm is here. But this is really exciting for me to start, you know, from the ready farm, and I really enjoyed the building this, because the building feature is now absolutely amazing, and the slot count makes this possible. And yeah, we have a loan here. We have 470,000 of loan, and that is what we are trying to pay out. So as you can see, from November we haven't been productive, basically only in January where we sold milk, I think, yeah, 20,000. So Now we have quite a bit of this milk. Let's see, how much did we have? 62,000. So that is a little bumper on the economical side there. So that is pretty good, and obviously we will be able to sell the wheat when we are ready to harvest. And yeah, I am looking forward to see how this goes. And that is the loan payment, obviously, is the first goal, and let's see, can we make any money out of this. And also the one goal is to purchase or breed so many cows that we have a maximum amount of cows. So at the moment the maximum is 800 cows. So maybe a little bit later in the future, when mods are coming out, you know, I don't know, can we have 500 cow pens, or are they coming at all? So if there is available possibility that we have a 500 pieces of animals on barns, so we get the maximum would be obviously 5,000 cows. So I don't know how long this series is going to go. Is it just going to, am I going to be bored with this? But I don't know. But anyway, this gives lots of opportunities to test out the multiplayer, and that we will do. And obviously a little bit, maybe I could do little live streams also with this one. But I think this looks pretty nice, this farm. I'm really happy for what I achieved. But can we take a look at little aerial image? Let's see. Oh, well, maybe we can use the by the way, the build menu here. Yeah. All right. So, oh, that's how this looks. We have spent a lot of land over here, and yeah. And we are probably, when we get the bigger barns, robotic barns, we are expanding the cow yard over here on this field. And probably we will need to buy also new land, because I don't have an idea, do we have enough fields to feed the animals. But we will see how it goes. Yeah, but anyway, that was the farm tour, but we need to get to work. It is spring, March, and I will see you in just a second, because we need to go and plow this field 12 over here. And also we got a spraying to do here and prepare these fields for the corn planting. But yeah, those will be in the future episodes. But today I am going to get the work going to plow this field 12. I have already put lime in it, so that is ready to go on that way. And when we plow this in, it will have a full fertilizing state on it. But I will get a tractor out of there and plow, and I will see you in just a second. Alright guys, so a tractor, I think we will take this 1167 and go with this guy. Yeah, let's just take ourselves the plow. Yeah, we can leave the door open. Which way was the plow over there? I can't remember. Let's take a look. Okay, so it was that way, so we can probably go outside from this door then. Yeah, and let's get that guy hooked. Yeah, I like the sounds on the FS22 when you go inside of the barn or things like that with the tractor, then the sound changes, a little echo on there. Okay. Can we fit from here? Yes, that can stay open also. Alright, and we will head to the field 12. Yeah, one thing is that I noticed when I set this up, this map, the workers won't register the fences, you know, here, because the fields has these border fences, the barbed wire fences over here. Let's take a look. No cars. Yeah, so these ones, and so these doesn't have a collision, so I'm not going to, I'll pretend that these won't exist, so I will drive also through them, because if the worker doesn't notice them, then yeah, that is how it's gonna be. So it makes also things a little bit easier. So now we just need to, by the way, put the create fields on. I need my glasses. Oh, where did I go? So allow create fields. So I don't know how this goes. We'll see. We are probably creating field. So that will go that way. I don't want it that way. Turn. Let's turn the plow. Can we see it from here? Hopefully. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting. I'm pretty stupid that I'm making these all of these rules for myself, but I was thinking about this already in the Vintage Survival, which I had on FS19. So I think it's pretty real, and yeah, the fields will shape as we go, and I'm not gonna worry myself about the little bits and pieces. They will just stay there as they are. So we need to probably go a little bit this way. So we are making a new field, and oh, this is pretty difficult with this tractor. Let's take a look at the line here. Maybe easy. Oh no, well, that is how it is. Maybe I have to do one more headland over there, but we'll see. And yeah, now I need to turn the plow, because I want the end part to be in this corner here. Maybe I will. No. Oh my god, did I put it? No, I think I want it. Yeah, I want it that way, so that this will go just on the corner, and I won't do too much damage on the ground. Oh, this is I should have had taken the other tractor. It's a little bit probably easier. And I am going to take the mini map open because I can see the degrees. It's a sort of a, you know, poor man's GPS. So 90 degrees is there, and we are probably quite close on the corner. 91, 90, come on. Oh, pretty close. Yeah, a little bit over there. I'm going with to the road. Oh, I'm really thinking about looking outside of the tractor, you know, with the third person view, but I don't know. Here we go, 90, and I think that looks pretty good. All right. We are plowing in cab. Yeah, I will probably continue with this, and if I hire a worker I will walk back. Or I don't know how the worker does it to use the create field thing. I have no idea. Let's take a help window open just in case. And yeah, we have create fields on. We are sliding a little bit. Need to go over there. Yeah, I will hire worker to here, and let's see on the end of the field what does it do. I'll bet it sets the limit to fields automatically, but I'm okay with this. It doesn't need to be just on the side of the road. I want this kind of little edge over here. Okay, let's see how it goes. Then I will do the headlands by. Oh my god, it went. No. So it did. Okay. So it leaves the create fields on. Alright, so this is a trial. Let's do it, say it like that. I will have to paint that away off camera. But I didn't have an idea that it has you can create fields with the worker. But now I'm going to put this guy in third person, out cab. Okay, so play and learn, that's the thing. I don't know, I need to maybe change the tractor. This is so sensitive to steer, but let's put this guy going over here. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you go and limit the fields. Alright, but I will do the headlands by myself, maybe on the next episode or something, I don't know. But yeah, I think this is the farm tour and starting of the episode with the little surprise on the plowing thing. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I really hope that you want to see next episode, and maybe some struggling is coming. I'm pretty sure there will be, if I'm using the in-cap thing and all these things that I'm making this really hard for me. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one. Bye bye.